Hello everybody, we are back with more Ulala Idle Adventure, and today we're gonna talk about Hunter. Yes, Hunter, as you can see on the screen, but this is the wrong character. But let's go to the global season, where again, guys, creating new characters. Remember, to the new global season of 14 days. Do not go to the T-Rex or whatever the dinosaur name is. Do not go there, okay guys. Do not go to the global, do not instantly go to the global server where we are gonna be at a disadvantage, okay guys. All right, so the global season, let's head into this and let's find the new character. All right, so we pretty much need to skip this already because for the last few videos I have already showcased the new introduction of the scene. So let's head into Hunter. Where is the hunter? Mini, mini, mo. Oh, you are the hunter. I actually don't really have to do that, but anyways, this is a hunter, guys. Is the highest DPS? Is it the highest DPS in the game? Is it the best DPS or the best damage dealer, or is it just a typical archer where you have to use your spells and you miss your shots, or just a lot of questions? But what I can say is it's a good DPS. It is a nuker. When I say a nuker, I don't say whenever the hunter shoots something it's gonna blow up as a nuke. No, I don't mean that. What I mean by nuking is basically it does a very high DPS, but it has a very slow attack rate. A very slow attack rate, but a high skill DPS. Basically, for just think about this. For example, like alright, assassin and hunter. Basically, a hunter, basically alright, so basically the hunter does, and the boss has the boss has about 5 HP. Alright, 5 bars of HP, and hunter can instantly do one hit of 3 bar of that enemy boss, while meanwhile an assassin takes like what, 1 bar each hit. So it's gonna take it's like a damage over time. Okay guys, I really hope that explains a lot. All right, so basically let me just bring something out that you guys can actually understand. All right, let me just show to you guys so that it won't be a bit too crazy about it. Okay, alright, so alright, this is the I want to showcase to you guys this. Alright, let me just think about this. Alright, let's think about this. So we have the boss HP, right? There's 5 HP for the boss when I say nuke and DPS. Alright, there's 1 2 3 4 5. So as a hunter you can do this much damage. Okay, as a hunter you can do this much damage to the boss instantly in one skill. But for a hunter, for assassin, this is a hunter. Okay, now for assassin, okay, it's gonna be yellow. It's gonna do 1 tick at a time. Oh wait, this is not bright enough. 1 tick at a time. So this is an assassin. I call it a sin. Right, 1 tick at a time using only 1 skill. But of course, this assassin has a nuking skill as well, but it is not as strong as the hunter. But is hunter or the sin better? Well, it's really up to your end game, to be honest. It's really up to your end game, because it doesn't matter how strong the hunter is at the first, because at the end of the attack, assassin can catch up to the damage of the hunter. The reason why, because it stacks the poison damage, and then there's like a knife where it throws to enemies, and it basically the skill takes a lot of time to trigger the damage itself. Because again, you have to know critical damage to certain skills will increase your chances of more damage in the field, right? So yeah, basically these two. And also the most durable, the most durable DPS is always gonna be assassin, because I tested out this already. I have a hunter and I have an assassin. This assassin does more survival. The reason why is because it is a frontliner, and is certainly like sustain more damage than the hunter. Maybe because of how I optimize the character become, but hunter, you just have to focus on, you know, attack. But if you don't have a lot of HP for the hunter, you might die instantly as well. So you have to be very careful, because the assassin has a skill where you can actually use the skill on the backline enemy. Well, that is for PvP, to be honest. That is for PvP. But the hunter focus on, he has like certain skills, basically the bird skill and the nuking skill, where it charges its bow. I'm gonna show you guys that later, okay guys? So yeah, so basically we're gonna talk about hunter and assassin. And also assassin is a melee, okay, but it is not a frontliner. It is a melee, but it's not a frontliner, because the tank is still the frontline. Because you have to remember, tank always take the damage. The DPS has to do the job of doing the damage and not tanking. So that's their job. So they had to be like, you know, very be careful of this. But of course, hunter is a range, as you can see. It is a range, and it's gonna be at the back of the line and shooting I almost said zombies. Shooting the boss. All right, shooting boss. And there's no difference between a guy and a girl, and the build. So yeah, you can choose whatever you want. All right, let's go to my hunter. And this is my hunter. Oh yeah. Alright, let's oops, looks like the game kicked me out there. Sorry about that. Let's go to my hunter. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the skills, the attributes, and the paths that is required that you can go with. Alright, let's see here. Alright, my hunter. Alright, so this is the temper. First of all, this is the temper that you should go with. Attack, obviously. Crit for your skills. Basically, you have a higher chance of doing more damage. Impale and hit, everything has to be on attack. You have to be on attack, but again, the attack is a bit slower than usual. The attack is slower, but again, the skills, oh boy, the skills is very strong on this one. So yeah, basically you have to use gain certain layers, and of course there's more than just one skill. There's a lot of skills in the game. Let me see about, yep, this is the one. Basically there's birds you can either use, but rarely people use the bird because it is not that great. People usually go with the piercing shots, and basically the if you're fighting in PvP, burning shots is very effective against, like, if you want to kill the backline enemy, then rather than the tank. Okay, so the difference between the assassin and the hunter, these two DPS, the difference is basically one is melee and one is range, and that's it. This literally it. One is range and one is DPS. Sorry, one is range and one is melee. Okay, so they both have a nuking skill, but hunter doesn't really have a damage over time skill. Okay, except for this one, the hawk, it is considered damage over time, but it is not really that recommended, but it is still good. Some people use this. For me, I don't really use that because it's not that, I don't know, I don't find that great. I tested a lot of skills regarding the what do you call it, the hawk, but it doesn't really kill enemies. So yeah, I stopped using that. I go with the mostly just for the piercing shots and gain layers of concentration, because that like I nuke the shit out of the boss. Okay guys, let's just go to the battle logs. Oh yeah, alright. Yeah, look at that. Like, I do the most damage right here, man. Like I do, like dude, look at my damage. Oh boy, this is a hunter by the way. Look, this is an instant nuke. The yellow bar is my character, and the blue bar is my pet. Alright, let's fight the boss and show you guys the stats. Of course, this is we are at the stage of 200, so it's a bit harder than usual. But I just want to show you guys the stats, okay? The stats. Alright, better lock. Oops, and then instantly, oh, look at that jump. Oh boy, yep, look at that jump. Yep, this is what you call a nuke, guys. And the reason why their demon is gaining some of the attack is because this guy's a warlock. Warlock does damage over time. It's similar to assassin, but as you can see, it's catching up. The warlock is catching up. So yeah, there's really no difference between each of the what call that DPS class. It's just that which class you would like to go with. Is it gonna be damage over time as a range, or damage over time as a melee? Or you wanna go with but however, the nuker for DPS class is both range, but it depends if you wanna go with a magical build or a physical build. So yeah, alright, we did not succeed that, but as you can see, this is the final damage. Yep, this is the final damage. And of course, the tank shouldn't be doing a lot of damage together with the shaman or druid, basically the healer. Okay, so yeah, alright, let's look at the attributes. So attributes mostly going for the agility because you need the attack, hit, and impale. Do not go with the stamina because you don't need the HP block or evasion, but do go with tag because you need the crit. Yes, you need the crit and armor for survivability. So yeah, and of course tenacity as well. Okay, because tenacity is to avoid reduce the chance of being critically hit and crit damage. So yeah, basically reduce the damage of the crit. That's what it's trying to say. And yeah, this is the skills and hero transformation. This is what I'm going with. And cluster card, this is what I have. Oh, what is this? Oh boy, I'm not interested at that. Okay, so there's a lot of cluster card out there, but this is my recommended for hunter. Alright, this is my recommended. Of course, there's a lot more there's more cluster card out there, but this is what I recommended because it does a lot of damage and it's really good. And this is a toy box that I currently have, but I plan on changing some of them, but not right now though, not right now. So yeah, and one last is the pet. Yes, what pet should the hunter go with? Oh boy. Yep, I'm currently using the Shadow Moon Wolf, but should I go with the Tipsy Bunny Fairy, or should I go with others? The Cloud Piercing, ooh, sounds good, or the Ball Lightning? Well, turns out Cloud Piercing and Shadow Moon Wolf is the recommended, guys. It is recommended. The reason why, because Shadow Moon Wolf is a DPS type and a single target, but of course it literally does the same kind of damage like Tiger Rock, but it's a single target pet and best against PvE, basically boss, yeah, T-Rex dinosaur against dinosaurs. And Cloud Piercing, oh boy, this is the next meta. Cloud Piercing is recommended for people who likes to own people in PvP. Yes, PvP. The reason is because basically it does a lot of damage and in skills. I'm currently leveling this up very slowly, as you can see. So yeah, this is gonna be in my new pet soon, but for now I'm still using a Shadow Moon Wolf because everything is maxed on this guy already. We're just waiting for my new pet. And should you go with the Ball Lightning? Not really. Although the Ball Lightning is kinda nice, it has a debuff and it does attack every enemy, but I would still go with the Cloud Piercing. The reason why is because it does more DPS and it helps my hunter. It literally increase up to a certain layers where allows my character to do extra damage. Yes, extra damage to the enemy. So yeah, there's the reason why I will recommend either Cloud Piercing or Shadowbone Wolf. But if you don't have both, it's okay, guys. I'm just gonna show you guys some stats. Like, I'm gonna explain to you guys regarding what is important regarding the early game of the talent and elemental. Alright, so let's take a look at Ice Lion Dragon and the Pot Belly Frog. Now, which one did you choose, guys? Actually, no, let me go with. Actually, you know what? Let me go with. Hold on, let me see here. Which is a good example. Okay, this is a good example. Ice Lion Dragon or a Black Moblin. Alright, which one will you guys choose? Go with more attack, less symbiosis, more assists, or similar attack, more symbiosis, and lesser assists. Which one would you pick? Of course, let's not look at the elemental first. So, as a DPS, you need a lot of assists. Yes, assists determine the pet attack bonus for the character. But the more assists, the more stronger your attack is gonna be. So the Ice Lion Dragon wins because it doesn't matter if you have lower symbiosis, but it has a good attack. Yeah, it has a good attack, and it has a good assist. Okay, it has a good assist, and that will help you in the fight, especially to early gamers, like early people who started the game and you don't have any other pets, like Shadowbone Wolf, or I mean the evolve of the Tiger Kid, or Shadowbone Wolf. So yeah, go with the assist, and of course elemental: fire against lightning, lightning against earth, earth against frost. But once you have like a Shadowbone Wolf or any of this legendary this mega evolution legendary, you're just gonna ignore all those. Like, you just have to improve your the pet skills, and that's it. Okay, so yeah, I think that's most about the video. I think that's most about it. Let me know if I missed anything on the on this let me know if I missed anything. Just let me know in the comments below. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright guys, stay safe, peace, and see ya.